Yo, what is up, guys? It's RC Madness here, making that follow-up video on the body that I fixed up for my JLB 21101. I'm gonna show you guys that. As soon as I close my door here, yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, I got a small RC collection going. Definitely gonna be getting more. This is my RC room. It's literally my closet. Luckily my closet's pretty big. I would say it's like this wall here, like literally I can barely even show you guys the walls. That wall is probably maybe 6 feet long, and then this one right here is probably a good 7 feet, maybe 6. Maybe this one's 5 and that one's 6. So I mean, no, this has got to be 7 and 6. So it's pretty big and really tall. I got this nice LED light in here. I do need more light. The only thing that sucks about being in here is there is no electrical outlets. So I kind of, if I need anything electrical, either I take the RC or the part somewhere else and do it, or I have to like run an extension cord in here. So what I am going to be doing soon though is getting an extension cord in here that goes like, so like probably underneath my closet door there, up this little wall, all the way up, probably all the way up to the ceiling, and then comes around and down. I'll put a hole back there, and then there'll be a light that goes on here that'll shine down onto my bench. That's the plan, at least. Now I think what I'm gonna be doing is going out later today to Menards possibly and seeing if I could start that project up. But yeah, that's that. So as I was saying, topic of the thing today, sorry, I had to get some pop, is this guy. Let me give you guys the update on its body. There it is. As you can see, it is all patched up, and I'll explain why it still looks really rough. So as you see, the body posts all fit in there because I had to cut them out. But yeah, here is my patch job. So all filled with shoe goo in there and drywall tape there. Just make sure that's all my chemicals down in that area, and I don't want to accidentally have any of them fall and not me notice, so I always check those. So yeah, here's how it patched up. Here's how the front, there was a little crack, if you can see, you can probably still see it, the crack right there. Luckily, now since I was able to patch it, as you can see, the crack isn't affecting the thing at all. There's a sticker on the front, but if I can show you the crack, if my camera wouldn't be so zoomed in. See how the crack is almost ineffective now, like it doesn't bother the body at all. And then the back, basically, this rear left little backlight was a piece that was completely taken off, and that little part right there, if I can get this to rest on my knee, all around there, that was a part that was completely fallen off. So I had taped it on the front first, kind of put some like packing tape on the front to hold the pieces in place very lightly, and then I made the mistake, guys, of putting the drywall tape first and then trying to put the shoe goo over it, trying to put the shoe goo over it. And what the problem with that was that the drywall tape kept trying to pop up everywhere and move. So what you want to do is put the shoe goo first and then put the drywall tape over it. And as you can see, this is kind of messy at the back here, like really messy. This is my main, like one of my main bashers right now. Probably doesn't look like it because of how clean it is, but that's just because I gave it a really nice bath a couple days ago before I broke that part there, which is actually coming in the mail. I'll talk about that later. But I don't have the wing right now. It's actually broken. It's in that drawer right there. I wanted the wing mount. I was about to order the new wing mount, but they ran out of stock right when I was about to order it. Literally, I was hitting place order, and they were like, "Oh, faulty item in your cart and all that. But you know, oh well. So I don't really care about this back part. And like I said, this body's like $23 or $25. So that's why I didn't want to buy a whole new one. Plus I have that shoe glue and drywall tape now for a while. So it'll start, you know, making profit pretty quickly. Unless it's like my Rustler there or my Tornado, which I actually like try and keep like looking really nice and not really a main bashers. Then I'll buy a new body, but this guy is just a basher. So that's how it turned out. And actually, speaking of my Rustler, let me show you guys something. See if I can put this body back onto here. Let me make sure I'm not putting it on backwards, because I was literally just about to. Oh yeah, upgraded servo in there. That is the DS. Let me see if you guys can see it. Focus. Focus. Let me see. Come on, focus. No, it's not gonna focus. It's called the DS3218. Metal geared, waterproof servo. It just says MG. When it says MG, it means metal geared. That guy is in there because my old servo fried. Because the ESC was working fine. And so how I troubleshot it, or how I was troubleshooting it, was basically you turn the ESC on, and then the ESC worked fine, and then I tried turning on the, actually I put the body clip on backwards. You always want to put them on this way, so if you flip they won't come out. But then when I would plug in the servo, it would glitch out, like it wouldn't want to respond to throttle or anything along those lines. So originally I thought it was a receiver until I troubleshot it like that. So that's that guy. Anyways, plus I just made an order off of Banggood, which was the rear spindle for that guy, or steel, or what is it called? Steel ring block, I think it's called. Whatever you want to call it. I call it a spindle. That guy's coming. I got a heatsink for him. The WL Toys A979B that I was telling you guys about, that what I'm gonna do with that guy is just mess around with it, try and put a little brushless system in it and just shred everything apart just for fun, because it's so cheap. And I got some hex adapters for that guy, and I got some new wheels and tires also for that guy, because he has street tires on right now and he's not a street car. Those are just temporary. So I had new tires. I did have these guys on him, the Traxxas slash ones, but I didn't like those either. So I'm trying to find a good pair, and I hope I did. But yeah, plus that guy's part is actually going to be aluminum, so hopefully it won't break. But as you can see, my Rustler body is cracking, unfortunately. Pretty substantial. It's because I took it out in the cold and bashed it, even though I did just tell you guys this isn't my basher body, or isn't my basher car. I do bash it every now and then. I mean, because it is a Rustler. I mean, you can't just have it sitting around doing nothing the whole time. I found that my suspension, if I can not drop my car, if you can see in there, I have the threaded collars all the way down. And these rings that come stock with the aluminum Traxxas Ultra Shocks are way too weak for, especially my setup, having all the upgrades. So what I did is I just tightened them all the way down, and eventually I'll just get some tighter springs. Another thing I need to fix, if I can find it, there it is that there's a hole in my tire. That was basically caused, I think, by turning, and this tire ended up lifting up, and obviously differential did its thing, and this tire spun a lot faster, ballooned, and then it like dropped all of a sudden. And I think that like drop into the ground must have hit like right where the hole was and shredded it. So what I'm gonna do is just stick some super glue in there, probably take multiple coats, just make sure it's a nice tight seal. And I don't care about it being a little bit like uneven, as in like, you know, the tires aren't gonna be 100%, you know, stable, I guess, because it's an off-road car. I don't really care that much. If I was on road, I would just get a whole new tire because I don't want to be wobbling, but it's off-road. So yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys as of updates. I'll get to work on this guy soon, plus his ESC fan in there. As you can see, it is not on there because the little shielding on that guy cracked somehow. I guess I landed really hard and it just cracked because it was pretty cold outside. I think it was like 35, which recently around here where I live, we were in like the -5s and -8 for like a whole couple weeks. So when it got 35, it was like a heat wave, and I was like, okay, I gotta get some of my cars out, because previously I didn't want to, because I didn't want to break any of them. Actually, yeah, I took this guy out for a good 5 minutes. Fully charged the battery, and 5 minutes later I do a backflip off a curb, like purposely, and it lands on the back wheel and breaks it like nothing. Like that thing broke like nothing. So I kept them all inside, and now I'm gonna get back out. So yeah, if you guys could comment, you know, give me some support, I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get into this YouTube this YouTube game. I hope I can, you know, stay consistent for you guys. I do have school and work, so sometimes it's hard to get some videos out because I got to do homework when I get home from work, and then I basically got to go to bed. But yeah, that's my update, guys. So thank you all for watching so much. Leave a like if you liked it, dislike if you didn't. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.